Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Matt with the DPI podcast. It is Tuesday, October the 18th, and we've got a good show tonight. We've got a lot of restaurant openings, some booking windows that have opened, and another We Told You So moment tonight as we get some news about discounts for spring of 2023. So hang out with us. I'm here. Peter might be here if he gets any reception around his campground. This is the DPI podcast. Hi, I'm Matt. Welcome to Disney Planning Insights. Through creative content and live shows, we explain the hidden details of the Disney experience, so that our clients can execute memorable adventures. Together with Princesses and the Mouse Disney Travel, we have helped hundreds of clients plan, book, and prepare for magical Disney vacations. Let our experience help you avoid common planning mistakes and maximize the enjoyment on your next Disney trip. Well, that kind of sucked. I made this mistake a couple of weeks ago, where if I get off of OBS as my main screen, it just won't do all of the actions in a multi-action, which is awesome. So if you're new here, we have technical difficulties sometimes. If you aren't new here, well, thank you. That's pretty awesome. Thanks for hanging out with us. We have a lot of fun. Definitely try and have a good time here. I'm going to bring this down a little bit so we get some more sound. Perfect. All right, so this is Disney Planning Insights. We are a family-based Disney planning team that helps people, families, individuals plan and execute awesome Disney vacations. We have a YouTube channel, which most of you watch, which is awesome. And we've got some new subscribers this week. So, new subscriber, Cheston Peters. Cheston Peters, thank you. Welcome to the channel. Also, Alice Liebinger. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. We very much appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, definitely take the second, hit that button. Let us know that you're here. And if you do it publicly, we'll talk about you on the next show. Or on this show if you do it during the show. So a couple milestones that we've hit on the YouTube channel here lately is we got to 200 subscribers here about a week and a half ago, which is awesome. I need to update my little, it's over here, my little thumbs up thing to match our subscriber count now. The other thing that we hit was we hit 80,000 views this morning, which is awesome. Thank you all for watching our content. We very much appreciate it. And look forward to bringing you more and more and more and more Disney content. Peter was just down there for Not So Scary, so we're going to be doing some stuff with Not So Scary. We've got the Paris trip next year. We've probably got a cruise coming up here soon. Peter's going to be going back to the parks. I know that we're trying to get down to, or get over to Disneyland relatively soon. So lots of content from some of the different parks. And I think that's where our content has really picked up, is some of those other parks, which is awesome. Fantastic. All right. So normally what we would do is we would get into the news right now. And I'm kind of waiting on Peter a little bit. I just don't know if he's going to be coming on the show today. So let's go ahead and let's get into the news, and we will blow through some news, and hopefully he's here for top threes. If not, it will be a solo top three, or I'll get Allie to come over here and she can do a top three with me. So let's get into the news. All right. There we go. And we've got 15 minutes, and those are going to pop back up real quick, so that's cool. Some news around Disney, and it's been pretty consistent news as far as we are seeing the rest of the restaurants finally open up. Now, we got Monsieur Paul. It opened up today. We've got Akershus coming back next month, early next month. So lots of cool things going on with openings. So let's see. Get down here. Akershus Banquet Hall opening on November the 4th. Akershus is over there in Epcot in the Norway Pavilion, and normally it will have like a family style breakfast, and then it has a pick your own entree dinner with like a appetizer buffet, basically. And it's really good. We've done both. The breakfast and the dinner. We prefer the breakfast a little bit more. I think it fits our kids' taste palette a little bit better. It's more of a traditional type breakfast, bacon and eggs and potatoes and that kind of stuff. And then you also get princesses there, which is awesome as well. So prices, $53 for breakfast per adult, $34 per child. Lunch and dinner, $63 per adult, $41 per child. They do have some American-style cuisine, but Akershus is very much known for some of their more Norwegian flair dishes. Let's see, and we've got reservations will open on the 24th. So a week from yesterday, so 6 days, reservations are going to open up for this restaurant. Also, what we got was we heard that Tusker House was going to go back to the buffet, which Tusker House has been open, and they've been doing characters for quite a while now. We actually have done character meals there the last 3 trips we've been there, and they've been really good. We do Tusker House for breakfast a lot, and again, family style breakfast right now, but it's going to go back to a buffet on November the 4th, which is really cool. Moving on to the Christmas holidays, so dessert parties and dining packages for Disney's or Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party at Walt Disney World go on sale today, and they'll be for booking starting November 8th. So that's going to be that first holiday party is on November the 8th. And you got the dessert party, so you've got the pre-dessert party with the fireworks viewing, and then you've got the dessert party during the fireworks. So when you see the 2 different ones, there isn't 2 different sets of fireworks. It's actually when you have desserts in accordance to when the fireworks are going off. Also, there are dining packages at Royal Table and at Be Our Guest for the holiday party as well, and that lets you access those after 7 p.m. reservations. I don't know. For me, eating at one of those restaurants on a party night is kind of a waste. I would save that for another night, unless that's the only day that you've got at Magic Kingdom. I would save a Be Our Guest or a Royal Table for a different night, just so you can enjoy those meals and take your time and not feel like you're losing time from a party that you had to pay extra for as well. So, just my 2 cents there. It is available if you want to do it, but I don't think it's the best use of your time when it comes to parties. Disney World and cast member unions fail to reach agreement again on wages and other issues. So this has been kind of ongoing. They've had meetings basically quarterly this year to try and come up with a new contract going into 2023. Nothing really happening with this contract yet. It is where it is right now. And there has been some news coming out about how the cast members don't like their current contract, that kind of stuff. But, yeah. So current contract has been extended month-to-month basis with the agreement that all wages increases be retroactive to October 2nd of 2022. Next bargaining session will be next month on the 1st and 2nd of November. They're seeking a raise of $5 over the next 3 years for all their members. Instead, Disney offered a $1 per year over the next 5 years. It's $5. Yeah, so it's a union negotiation. If you've ever been a part of a union negotiation, it kind of goes back and forth a little bit before they come to any agreement. Monsieur Paul, like we said, Monsieur Paul opened today in the France Pavilion. It is the high-end dining of the France Pavilion. You have Chefs du France that is on the main level of that building, and then Monsieur Paul is actually above that, and there's kind of like a little back entrance. You kind of go back that alleyway, and it's just a little table inside of a door, and you walk up a set of stairs into the restaurant. It's actually hidden pretty good. If you haven't been there, you'll have a problem finding it the first time. But it is the high-end dining. Shannon and I have done it once. It was probably the best breast of chicken I've ever had in my life, but I don't know that it is worth the price that we paid to eat there. I think there's a lot of restaurants that offer as good or better food, and again, food is very much in the mouth of the person eating it. It is person to person, but it is also, it's French cuisine. I don't know how else to put it. It is very good food. So if that's something that you want to do, it is available now. I don't know that Shannon and I will ever do it again. I think we do, a $200, $250 meal at a Victoria and Albert's before we went back to Monsieur Paul. So I don't remember if we did this last week or not. I could have probably gone back and listened to the tape. But Fantasmic is coming back in November. And this is kind of, we told you so moment number one of the show. Mainly because we knew that they were going to try and hype up the holidays with something big. Especially since they weren't bringing back Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam. We figured that Hollywood Studios was going to get Fantasmic back so that they had a nighttime show, because they do need something to take guests away from the Magic Kingdom and Epcot. So Fantasmic returning in November. We don't have a date yet. I am almost going to bet it will be the week after Very Merry starts. So Very Merry starts on the 8th. And the 8th is a Tuesday. I bet you Fantasmic comes back on the 14th of next month. To me, that just makes a lot of sense. So that, you get those first few parties. They're going to be a huge deal. And then you bring Fantasmic back to capture those people that maybe wanted to go to those first parties. And then they come back for Fantasmic as well. Just don't like this tonight. Just out a little bit. Okay, maybe better. Okay, so Peter and I kind of jokingly last week said, "Hey, they're gonna bring this back on the 8th, November the 8th, and make people choose, especially those local vloggers, make them choose which show that they go to." But I don't think Disney's going to do that to them. They have too much free advertising with shows like ours and shows that are live streaming from the parks and that kind of stuff. Excuse me. To do something like that. So I would bet you it's going to be the next week. Get it done before Thanksgiving, and then kind of give you a big boost going into the Thanksgiving to Christmas kind of lull, and then Christmas to the New Year is always busy with school's out and that kind of stuff. So yeah. All right, if you're looking for DVC can enjoy an extra $1,000 in savings when you purchase your Disney Vacation Club membership aboard a Disney Cruise Line ship. Now, if you've been through any of the parks or on any of the ships, they've got those big kiosks where you can purchase your DVC. This is just another way to get people onto the boats, because I really feel like we are going to see that Disney lull that we've been talking about. And with that being said, Disney released today annual pass holder deals to save up to 25%, and this goes through the end of April. Starts on January the 2nd, goes through the end of April. January and February, it's only Sunday through Thursday. But starting March the 1st and going through April, so all of spring break, 25% off select rooms. That's a huge deal. You don't normally see actual spring break deals. You'll see them around spring break, where they'll stop like that first week of March, and then they'll pick up like, the last week of April. And they'll leave those 6 weeks in there for spring break. But you never see it like a solid block from March through April for that 25% off. So that's a huge, huge deal. And I think that's a sign of things to come. You've got this DVC deal. You've got the Disney Plus cruise deal during spring break. You've got this deal now. There's just so much going on that I think is going to try and bring people into the parks in the spring, because they know that once they have their initial swell for Tron, which is going to last about a month, they're going to need something else to get people into the parks. Revenge Travel's done, recession's taken hold, and I think people are going to struggle to pay the price to get into the parks right now. So really interesting to see what happens with additional deals. I think you see DVC, I think you see a general public deal happen, I would say, in probably the next month, if things don't pick up with this annual pass holder deal. So Shan, thanks for watching. I'm excited about Akershus 2. We had talked about it earlier. You know, it might be a couple of years before we get there, but excited to go back to Akershus, definitely. So we've got the sounder going. We've got about 30 seconds left. No real news other than it's Disney. Be prepared for news this week. All right. So I still haven't heard from Peter yet. So I'm going to see if Allison will join me. Allie. You want to come and do the top 3?
Sure.
All right, we got Allie doing the top 3 with us tonight. So, hello. You see yourself? There you are. There you are.
Your head is blocking.
Yeah, my head blocks you. Here, let's get you another chair. I'm gonna go way over here, and then if you want to grab your chair and put it in there. We'll try and get both of us in the screen. Here, I'll zoom out like this. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Are you there? You there?
He's there.
Okay. Scoot up as far as you can. Get in there. You got to go super in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Okay. All right. So, top 3s from a different angle.
Wow.
Wow, I don't like that a whole lot at all. Boom. Okay. Scoot up. Now scoot up. Okay. All right. This should be an interesting top 3s. Are you guys ready? I'm sure we are.
No, not really.
Not really?
No.
All right, here we go. Business trip.
Did the people move around?
It does tingle a little bit.
Oh no.
All right. Hey, everybody. I'm here with Allison tonight. How are you doing, Allison?
Mia's doing good.
All right. Good to hear. So we're going to do top 3 tonight. This is your first time on top 3s. Do you know how this works?
I'm pretty sure.
You're pretty sure.
Yes.
So basically what we're going to do is we are going to pick out of this little baggie here a number. And I'll even let you pick the number tonight. And then we are going to pick our top 3 of certain things. And we only have 20 seconds to think about it. So,
9.
Number 9. 9.
Wow.
All right. And number 9 is favorite restaurants at Disney Springs.
Oof.
Oh, there aren't many that we've eaten at. This would have been a better one for Peter. But you know what? We have 20 seconds.
Only 20 seconds.
Only 20 seconds. So, here we go.
Do you want to go to Disney? Contact me at Princess of the Mouse Travel, and I'd love to work with you on your amazing itineraries.
You can contact Princesses and the Mouse Disney Travel on Facebook at PATM Disney Travel.
One.
All right.
Oh
Oh no, she says.
no. We only know one.
She only knows one restaurant at Disney Springs. Oh no, you know a lot of restaurants at Disney Springs.
What? But we never eat, like we only eat at like a couple, and my brain is not functioning right.
All right. So, with that being said, Allie, what is your number 3 restaurant at Disney Springs?
I don't know. The seafood one that always smells like fish.
Paddlefish?
Sure. We don't like that one.
We don't like that one?
No, fishies.
Fishies?
No fishies.
No fishies?
No fishies.
So that is your number 3 restaurant, one that we do not like.
But we don't know any.
So we've been to CityWorks. We've been to the Edison.
The Edison? What is that?
That big burger place that we went to that had like the bar below us. Like we sat on that little like terrace and the bar was down here.
Oh.
That had the singers that night.
Yeah, we don't know. We don't remember any of that.
We've been to Terralina Handcrafted Italian where you had your root beer.
Oh, yes. We never remember.
We've been to T-Rex a couple of times.
That's the only one I remember.
There's a Rainforest Cafe there.
What? There is? I thought there was only one in Animal Kingdom.
No, there's one there too. The one with the big volcano.
Oh. Have you ever been there?
No, we haven't been in it.
Oh.
Where else have we eaten there? Planet Hollywood?
Oh, yes, Planet Hollywood. Okay, number 2.
Hold on. What's your number 3?
My number
Because your number 3 was one we hadn't eaten at, so that doesn't work.
Number 3 is the city one.
CityWorks.
Yes, that one.
So CityWorks, over by the Cirque du Soleil tent.
Yeah.
In the, I think they call that the West End. It's like a sports bar feel. Lots of beers on draft. Good bar type food. So, good place. My number 3 is probably the Edison. Just to let Allie have some that she knows. Like I said, this would have been a good one for Peter, so I'll probably leave it back to him, but I'll leave it on our thing. But, so what's your number 2?
My number 2 is the Italian one.
Terralina Handcrafted.
Yes.
That is a very, very good restaurant. Terralina Handcrafted is back in the corner by the Aqua cars. And, no, really, really good restaurant. Really good Italian food. It's the more high-end Italian restaurant. You've got, Maria and Enzo's there as well. That is a good Italian restaurant as well. My number 2 is going to probably be... I'll probably go with Planet Hollywood for my number 2. I'm going to cop out on this one. And my number 3, 2, and 1 will be different when I do this with Peter. But Planet Hollywood is a Planet Hollywood. There is a ton of movie memorabilia all around the restaurant, so it is worth exploring a little bit. Really cool, like planetarium style screens around the restaurant. You get music videos, you get different things up on there. I'm sure when there's big sporting events, you get that. And then food-wise, decent food. Again, Planet Hollywood, so you have your burgers, your sandwiches, a steak plate, probably a ribs plate, that kind of stuff. Pretty big menu. Pretty decent. Our service was okay when we were there the last time. But I've heard some horror stories as well. So, but a good restaurant nonetheless. And the last one is number 1.
Mine is gonna be the Planet Hollywood one. Can I do that one?
Sure, go for it.
Yay!
What do you like about Planet Hollywood?
I really liked their food that I got, and I don't know if I got a root beer or a Dr. Pepper, whatever that was. I liked that.
Hey, you gotta look there. You gotta talk to the camera.
Oh yes, I liked the food and the drink, and I also liked they played Blackpink.
Oh,
Food, drink, Blackpink.
K-pop band.
Yeah.
Ah, poor BTS.
They didn't play any BTS. It was
Ah,
very sad.
for only one of us in our group.
Yes.
My number 1's T-Rex. It's not a surprise, and it won't be a surprise to anybody. We eat at T-Rex a lot. It is of the same ilk as Rainforest Cafe, with dinosaurs taking the place of animals and a meteor shower taking the place of the thunderstorm. Fun restaurant, good food, usually a relatively easy reservation, just one that you still want to get to, as soon as you can. If you know what you want to eat 60 days out, book those meals, because most of your top-end restaurants are going to be gone. So, Allie, anything else when it comes to eating at Disney Springs that people should be aware of?
Don't eat the bath bombs.
Don't eat the bath bombs. That is...
Or the soaps. They might smell good, but they do not taste good.
Have you tried the bath bombs or the soaps?
Sometimes when I open the packaging.
You take a little nibble?
Yeah. Not
Just-
on purpose. Not a little nibble. I get some on my tongue.
Because you open it with your mouth?
Yeah, because I don't have scissors when I'm in the bathroom. It tastes really salty. You don't want to eat it. What?
Why do I trust you?
I swish it out, okay? I don't just swallow it, okay?
You go all Ralphie
But
on us.
I know what it tastes like. It doesn't taste
Are you
good.
a soap connoisseur?
No.
Well, Allie, thanks for joining us.
You're welcome.
You can catch Allie playing her clarinet on Facebook if you want to go over there.
I get my shirt.
Pendleton Heights Band. Check that out.
Yes.
All right. Well, Allie, thanks a lot.
Bye-bye.
Get out of here. Oh, so much better. All right. And we're back to kind of our normal.
See you later, everyone.
Bye, Allie. Thank you. All right. And that was pretty crazy. But speaking of our top 3 episodes, if you want to check out any of the past episodes, go over to our YouTube channel. All of our episodes of top 3s are over there, and you can check those out. Just go to the playlist, top 3s, and we've got all of them listed for you there. Let's get into this week's question.
Do you have questions concerning planning a Disney trip? Ask them live on the show or submit them on our website at patmdisneytravel.wixsite.com/planning.
And I figured it was going to go to that one, so let's go over to top 3 base solo, client question, single cam. There we go. All right, so this week's question, and I had a couple that I had left open, but I was really wanting to hit one with Peter. So this one comes from more of a pre-trip planning standpoint, but any must-watch movies before a Disney trip. And this is something that my family does almost every trip. Is we do a countdown, and I want to bring it in a little bit. There we go. We do a countdown, and usually the length of our trip, so if we're there for 6 days, we will go 6 weeks for that countdown, and we will watch a movie, and we will put together one outfit with pajamas and everything like that, and kind of start our packing process early. And it kind of extends the fun out on the trip. We've done this for a long time. Probably since, I would say, at least the last 4 years. So that's 7 trips we've done it. And it makes it a lot of fun to kind of get things ready a little bit at a time. And then right before the trip, we'll go back through everything and make sure that we've got everything that we need for the kids, everything that we want for us. Doesn't match kind of what's going on with the weather that week. But no, it's definitely a lot of fun. So if you have any cool things that you do prior to your trips, let us know in the comments. Put it in the chat. Like I said, we do have a lot of fun little things that we do leading up to trips. Fun little things that we do on trips, not only for us, but for the kids. We've done a scavenger hunt to announce a trip. We've done a just wake up and tell them that they're going trip. We've done a lot of cool things like that. So if you ever need ideas on how do you announce a trip, or how do you get ready for a trip, we do a lot of those cool little things with the kids. And you're going to notice me moving the screen around, but whatever. So if you've got a question that you want to ask Peter and I the answer, go over to the website, which is down below me right now, but it's PATM Disney channel PATM Disney Travel.wixsite.com/planning. And there's a little submit box up in the top right hand corner that you could submit questions. You can submit ideas for the top threes, anything like that. You can go ahead and submit there, and we will pick from those and use them on our shows. So with that being said, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. It was a little bit of a different show. I was kind of iffy if Peter was going to join us or not. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to join us, but we got through the show and did fine. So we'll wow, that looks terrible. We'll do this again next week, and hopefully Peter will be with us when we do it next week. All right. Well, thank you guys all for watching, and you guys have a wonderful, wonderful week. I'm out of here. No guests, but Allie joined us today, and that was pretty cool. So I want to thank Allie for coming on the show. looking for us on social media, you can find us over on Facebook at DPI Podcast. You can get us on Twitter at Disney Insights. YouTube, the Disney Planning Insights Podcast. Thank you guys all for joining us this week. Hopefully you guys all have a good week. Stay warm, and we will talk to you next Tuesday.